It's Mighty Moo, and his mission is to teach you about God's love. Well, Mighty Moo and I have been playing a game called the Great Grape Toss. And all you do is you throw a grape into the basket. Oh, can I have a second chance? Okay. Maybe if I... Okay, one more chance. Can I get another chance? All right, I'm going to just hold it here. Yay! I finally got it in. That was fun. And it was nice to get a second chance and a third chance. And did you know that grapes get a second chance too? They're not always perfect. Sometimes they're dry and they're turned into raisins. And sometimes they get smushed and they're turned into grape juice. They get a second chance at being something great. Or maybe I should have said, they get a second chance of being grape. All right, well, our gospel lesson today has to do a lot with grapes and with second chances. So we're going to hear a parable. And if you remember, a parable is a story that Jesus tells to teach a lesson. And he uses everyday items that the people would understand. Now, in today's story, we do have some items or words that you might not be aware of. So let me just kind of go over some words. Vineyard, that is the land where grapes grow. A harvest is when the grapes are ready to be picked. Tenants, they are the people who live on the land and take care of the land. And servants, they are the ones who were sent out by the owner of the land with a message. Okay, so Jesus is talking to some church leaders. And here we have our church leaders. And he said, there was a man who owned a vineyard. This owner of the land hired some tenants who would live there and take care of his land. And the owner said, I am going to go away, and at harvest time, I will send my servants to collect the grapes. So the owner left. Then harvest time had come, and the landowner said to his servants, I need you to go to the vineyard and bring back the grapes, as the time of the harvest has come. So a couple of the servants went, and when they arrived, they told the tenants, the owner has sent us with a message. Now that the grapes have been harvested, he would like his grapes. Well, the tenants didn't listen and decided to keep the grapes for themselves. So they beat up the servants who came with the message. Well, the landowner decided to give them a second chance. The landowner said to his other servants, I need you to go to the vineyard and bring back the grapes, as the time of the harvest has come. So the servants went. When they arrived, they told the tenants, the owner has sent us with a message. Now that the grapes have been harvested, he would like his grapes. Well, the tenants didn't listen and decided to keep the grapes for themselves again. Then they beat up the servants who came with the message. Well, the landowner decided to give them another chance. The landowner said, well, this time I will send my son. Surely they will respect my son, be kind to him and listen to him. But when the tenants saw him coming, they said, maybe we can have the land for good if we get rid of the owner's son. So they killed him. The owner came and took the vineyard away from the wicked men and instead found others who would take care of it. Now, why would Jesus tell a story like this? Well, remember, parables are stories that Jesus would tell to teach a lesson. Jesus was telling the church leaders that they were missing something or someone. God is patient and he gives us a lot of second chances. God tried to help his people. He sent messengers to warn people. And if we think of the Bible, we can think of Noah or Jonah. They went out and warned people to change their ways. And Moses, who went to Pharaoh to ask that he free the people. A lot of those people ignored those who came with a message. They hurt them and they wouldn't listen. God even sent his son, Jesus, to the world. Do you remember when they wouldn't listen to Jesus? They hurt him and even killed Jesus? It sounds like a sad story, but for us, it's not. We can be so happy that God gives us a second chance and that he has given us Jesus as the greatest second chance. When people come to you to teach you about God, always listen to the good news of God and his love, and be sure to share it with others. Go out and do something great, or go out and do something grape. All right, well, that's all that we have time for today. So I want to make sure I give Mighty Moo a grape. And why don't we go ahead and fold our hands and bow our heads, and you can repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for second, third, and fourth chances. Thank you for loving us. Amen. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. So remember, God loves you today, tomorrow, and every day. Bye.